Hey there. I couldn't help but notice you around the party tonight. Is the host our mutual friend, or are you being brave and gate crashing because you read all the wild rumors? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, he's a great guy. Throws some incredible parties at this big place. Loves to share the wealth. Makes for some banger DJs and top-notch drinks to spice up a boring weekend. Is this your first time here? Thought so. I would have remembered meeting you before, trust me. Why? Well, because you don't seem like an easy person to forget. This place might be packed with people, but you stand out in a really adorable way. Also, you've been staring at me on and off all night with those big, pretty eyes. So, I figured it was time to come over and see them up close. Break the ice like a hot coal or something. Make the first move or second move. I'm not sure if you staring at me so much counts as the first move or not, but whatever. I could still tell you were interested. Was I wrong? Because if I was, I can just turn cherry red, stammer over an apology, or crawl off in shame right now. Okay, good. You had me worried there for a minute. I might be super handsome and buff with a hip fashion sense, but that doesn't mean that everyone likes me on sight. Works the other way around with super cuties like you. I can't read minds, so the best course of action is usually to come right out and ask. Like this. Hello there. You're attractive. I'm attractive. But that's just one thing we have in common. How about we find out more? Oh, you think we might already have something in common? What might that be, honey? A smooth wit? A positive outlook on life? Or maybe an edge of mischief? Considering we're both at this party. No. I just look familiar to you? Well, if you've never been here before, we've probably met somewhere else. You go to the gym downtown? What about concerts? Bars? Pop culture conventions? You're kidding me. Did we really meet at one of those? I swear, I'm not the one who put that big, elaborate costume together, okay? I got my sister to, okay. But if we didn't meet at a pop convention, what about them made you remember where we've met? You couldn't recognize me without my glasses? I haven't worn glasses since high school. Oh, God. Oh my God. I feel so stupid. Like, how could I not recognize you? I mean, yeah, it's been like 5 years, but still, oh, wow, I feel like a clumsy teenager all over again. Yeah, a lot's happened since then, huh? I'm a whole new person, but I guess I got a lot of the same nerdy hobbies. Still go to the conventions and have viewing parties with my friends and all. You gonna call me a sniveling wimp like you did back then too? No, I guess. Considering how much I've changed, that insult doesn't really apply anymore. I planned out that whole confession down to the last perfect detail, you know. That was a lot of work for a high school kid, but I had such a mad crush on you, it didn't matter to me. I wanted to give it a shot anyway, even though I knew you weren't right for me. And you really tore me up, rejecting me so harshly. Please, please, you don't have to apologize. We're all dumb kids at one point. And back then, I get it. Really, please stop. It's okay. I wasn't prepared for this tonight. You don't have to say something that sweet. I forgive you, or I forgave you a long time ago. Don't worry about it. Really. Actually, I've thought about you a lot since then. I mean, in the general sense, I mean, nothing creepy or anything though. It's just that, well, your rejection actually kind of changed my life for the better after that. It's great that you didn't reject me because I'm a guy too. That would have been awful. I still liked that that's not what your issue was. And you made that clear. You were kinda right about everything else. I was a wimpy loner dork. There's not really anything wrong with that, but I realized that that wasn't who I wanted to be. So after graduation, I joined a gym and started expanding my friend group, and as a result, I become so much more confident and happy. I mean, the fact that you don't even recognize me makes me feel pretty good. I did have one last growth spurt after high school too, so that helps. Never thought I'd be looking down at you. You were always taller than me too. I kinda like it now, if that doesn't sound too weird. I swear, I was so scrawny that you could knock me over with a feather, so it's kind of fulfilling to be so much bigger than you all these years later. That's not to say you don't look good too. You do look good. I mean, you look great. You've got a whole new style too. And it really suits you. And you've grown your hair out, which I never thought would happen. And you seem so much kinder and mature and... I was rambling, wasn't I? Yeah, all these years I'm still just a nervous puppy around you, I guess. But we're both adults now, so instead of me blathering on and you ignoring me, why don't we go somewhere quiet and catch up? It's such an awesome coincidence to have met each other again. And I'd like to hear about what you've been doing all this time. Yeah? Oh, okay. Let's go. There's a nice lounge on the second floor that's usually pretty chill. Maybe before we say goodbye, I can finally get your phone number. I would have nearly fainted if you'd said yes back then. But now, I'll just say thank you. And, look forward to reconnecting. It's kind of funny, isn't it? 5 years later, and I'm still giddy at the thought of having your number. Some things never change.